Hi everyone, so we're back again after quite a while. So it's been a while since I've uploaded some of my YouTube videos because I've been away working on several different projects. But I do want to try and make these as regular as possible, so please do expect more to come in the next few months. As requested, this will be a short, energizing morning flow to wake up the body and the mind. And so we're going to get started in a seated position. And if you've just woken up, if it's morning wherever you are, then please feel free to grab any props, blocks or bolsters. If you don't have those, then a blanket or some cushions. But we're going to be working through each part of the body today in this short but energizing practice. And we're going to take our time with each asana that we're going to be practicing today as well. So no rush and no hurry, and if you have just woken up, your body might be feeling a little bit more stiff than it would be later on in the day. Just take any modifications that I offer if they feel good for you, or feel free to do any that you're already familiar with. But we're going to get started, so as soon as you're ready, just coming into a comfortable seated position, whether that be kneeling or in a cross-legged asana, and just bring your hands onto your knees, close off the eyes, grow tall through the spine, and begin to relax the entire body. So relax the shoulders and become mindful of them maybe creeping up to the ears. If they are, just take them back down away. And start to tune into the body and mind just to see how you're feeling this morning. Offer yourself some space to notice exactly where you're at. So how you're feeling energetically, emotionally, and spiritually. Relax the face and the jaw. Relax the arms as the palms sink further into the lap or the knees. Relax the feet and the legs in whatever position they may be in. And then start to take attention to your breath, or draw attention to your breath. And then when you're ready, we'll take 3 releasing breaths. So we're going to inhale through our nose and out through the mouth for these 3 breaths. So a big inhale, taking the breath into the abdomen region. And if you like, you can place the hands on the belly for this. So inhale and exhale fully. And again, inhale. Exhale fully. And one more inhale. And exhale fully. Good. Slowly start to open up the eyes. And then inhale as you take the arms all the way up above you. You're going to catch hold of the left wrist with the right hand. Inhale and lengthen through the spine. And exhale over to the right side. So just opening through the left side of the body, taking about 3 breaths here. Good, come back to center and then catch hold of the right wrist with the left hand. Inhale, lengthen again, and exhale over to the left side. Opening through the right side of the body and taking a few breaths. So throughout this practice, just feel free to use whichever pranayama or breath you're familiar with So whether that be Ujjayi breathing or abdominal breathing, whichever way you feel comfortable to guide you through this practice today. I would recommend Ujjayi pranayama just because we're trying to awaken the body today. So if you're not familiar with that, then just breathing all the way into the upper body, chest, lungs region, breathing in and out through the nostrils and really expanding through this area. As you exhale, you're going to have a slight restriction through the back of the throat. And so as you're doing this, you may be reminded of the sound of the ocean. But if you're not familiar with that, then just breathing into the abdomen region and then out through the nose as well. So breathing in and out through the nose into the abdomen region. As you inhale, expanding through the belly, and as you exhale, drawing the belly in towards the spine. So choose whichever one you're familiar with, and then we're going to continue with our practice. So we're going to take our right hand to the right side, reach the left arm up and over, and then reach this left arm as far towards the right as you can. So just lengthening through that left side of the body. And we'll take a few more breaths here. And then come back through center over to the left. Right arm up and over towards the left side. And come back through center. Interlace the hands behind you. Inhale, lengthen through the spine as you draw the arms slightly away from you. And then lengthen again as you inhale. Exhale, start to fold forwards. And draw the arms as much as you can towards the top of the head. So obviously, depending on where you are, they don't have to come as high as I am. Just going to wherever feels comfortable for you. And staying for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up, release the hands, and then start to make your way up into a tabletop position. We'll move into some Madhyasana, Bittilasana, just to awaken the muscles around the spine. So spreading out through the fingers, ground the hands down towards the earth. Inhale as you lift the chest. And exhale around the spine. Slow and gentle movements. Remembering there's no rush here. We're just slowly starting to awaken the body. Good, take a few more. And then you're going to slowly bring your knees in, sit back onto the heels of the feet, and then we're going to start to awaken the wrists and the hands. So reaching the arms out in front of you and just clenching the fists and then opening the palms out. And then clenching and then opening. Doing this a few times and really stretching out through the fingers and the palms of the hands as you do this. And then leaving the arms as they are, just closing the fists, clenching the fist again, and then just rotating the wrist round. Good, you can stay with the breath as you do this. So inhaling and exhaling, and then take the wrist round the other way. Good, interlace the hands in front of you, turn the palms out towards the front, and then again just stretching out through the palms of the hands. Take the hands all the way up above you, the arms up above you, reach tall through the spine. Good, slowly release, and then take the hands onto the shoulders. Elbows are pointing out, towards the sides, and then we're going to do some skanda chakra movements. So inhaling and taking the elbows all the way up and round as you exhale. Good, inhale and lift up. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, back and round. You might start to hear some knots releasing in the neck and shoulder area. I can definitely hear that in mine. Take a few more. Good, and then slowly release. Maybe take a few shoulder rolls going backwards. Again, keeping hold of that breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Good, slowly start to come down onto the mat. Extend the legs out in front of you, and then keeping the feet flexed and active, bring the hands by the by the sides of the hips. Inhale as you slightly lift up the hips, and exhale, tilt the hips forward. Bring the arms by the sides of the body, by the legs, and then slowly start to forward fold into Paschimottanasana. So my hamstrings are super tight right now. It is morning here, and I have no stretch in them for me to completely come forward. So I'm going to keep a slight bend in the knees, just folding from the hips and trying to keep the spine super straight and lengthened, and then exhaling and then folding forwards. We'll take 5 breaths here. So awakening backs of the legs and the hamstrings. Good, slowly inhale and start to lift up, and then you're going to bend that left knee in, so leave the right leg extended with the right foot flexed, and then you're going to lift the left foot up off of the ground, just starting to pick up the left foot as high as you can, and then exhale as you bring it all the way back down. Good, inhale and lift up that leg, and exhale back down. So you do want to try and keep lengthened through the spine as you do this. Try and lengthen and straighten that left leg as much as you can. You'll feel it in the hamstrings as you do this. Take a few more. Maybe staying engaged through the core too, to keep you nice and lifted. Good, release that leg out, and then take the right knee in. Grab hold of behind the knee, interlace the hands if you like, or just hold behind that knee. Inhale, lift the right leg up, or right foot up, straighten as much as you can. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift up, and exhale back down. My right leg is definitely shaking as I'm doing this, so if it's doing that for you, just come in as far as you can and then coming back down. But we want to slightly challenge ourselves too, so not stopping too soon. Good. Take a couple more. Good, and then extend that right leg out in front of you. Just shake the feet out, and then you're going to point the toes as much as you can. So you'll feel a stretch through the tops of the feet and into the shins, and then flex the feet. Point the toes and flex the feet. Good, point the toes and flex the feet. And one more time, point the toes and flex the feet. And then you're going to take hold of your bolster if you have one, or just bringing your cushions or pillows in front of you. Going to come into a wide leg straddle position, and then keeping feet flexed and active again. Inhale and lengthen, create space through the upper body and the spine. Exhale, start to fold forwards towards the bolster. Coming down as low as you can. We'll stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly bring yourself all the way back up, taking the bolster away, and then you're going to spin the legs round, come back onto all fours, and then bring yourself up into Ardha Mukha Shavasana, spreading out through the hands again. Drishti or gazes towards the navel, and then just walking it out, so pedaling out through the feet. Good. Keeping the legs straight as possible. Take a breath. And then bend the knees and draw the belly towards the thighs. Straighten out through the legs. Start to walk the feet towards the top of the mat. Inhale and lengthen through the spine into Ardha Uttanasana. And then exhale into Uttanasana. As it's the first one, just feel free to take a big bend in the knees, draw the belly towards the thighs, and then fold forwards. Lift the hips up as much as you can. Feel free to take whichever modification is available to you. And then start to walk the hands round towards the right. Take a breath. And then all the way back through center over to the left. Take a breath. Good. Come back through center. Place the hands down and step it back. Lower yourself down through Chaturanga Dandasana or knees touch chin. Inhale and come all the way up into Bhujangasana. Take a few breaths here. Good, and then slowly push all the way back. Knees as wide as the mat, reaching the arms out in front of you. Come into a wide-legged Balasana. Take a few breaths here. And then slowly start to come up. Spin the legs all the way back round again. And then you're going to bring the knees, so bend the knees and then draw the feet in towards you as much as you can. Try to lift and lengthen through the spine as much as you can and take hold of behind the knees. Start to lift the feet off the ground and then try to straighten out the legs as much as you can. So we're coming into Navasana, awakening through the core, the abdominal muscles. Either stay here holding behind the legs or start to bring the arms by the sides of the body, pointing through the feet and just going to wherever your body takes you. And then coming into Baddha Konasana, but just before we come into the forward fold on this, we're just gonna butterfly the knees. So just slowly make gentle movements with them, about 20 times. So just moving them up and down, and then going as high as you can as you do this. So if this is too much, then just slow movements. And then stop, inhale, lengthen again, and exhale, forward fold, coming down as low as you can. A few breaths here. And inhale and slowly start to come up. Good. Come into a comfortable cross-leg position. You're going to take the right hand behind you, left hand outside of right knee. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist and look towards the right shoulder or over the right shoulder in your gentle Sukhasana twist. Opening through the spine again. Awakening the muscles in the body. Slowly come all the way back round and take the left hand to the left side, right hand outside of left knee. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist again. Good. Slowly come back through center. Hands on the knees, close off the eyes. Just come back to the breath. Check in and see how you're feeling. See if you notice any difference in the body. And then from here, if you like, you can come into your Shavasana, or you can end your practice here. I do advise coming into Shavasana and laying there for about 5 to 7 minutes. And then once you've completed your Shavasana, hopefully you'll be able to get on with your day and move as freely as possible, mind and body wise. So I hope you enjoyed that awakening body practice. It was a short practice, but it would have been very effective. I know it was for me. And I hope to see you all soon. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you on the next one.